Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today it's just a really quick video on how to do faux locks or goddess locks or whatever you want to call them. This is my version of them. I decided that I would upload this video just because I guess I wanted to. There's thousands of videos out here on YouTube actually that shows you how to do goddess locks. So if you want to go and check those videos out, please by all means do so. I just wanted to add my little 2 cents in, I guess, to how to do them or how I do mine. I don't really call mine goddess locks, you guys, because I don't think that they really are. They have too much of the curl. I have like too much curl going on, so I call them Sayber'S locks. So we'll just call them that. So basically I did this hairstyle because you'll soon find out I love to change my hair a lot, which is probably why I've been getting into wigs, because I love to always change my hair. Actually, I just took down my locks too. I could only keep them in for so long before I want to change my hair again. So I decided that I would record little clips of me doing or trying to do these locks. I've never did them before. I have did short locks on me before, but that was like a tragic. They were cute for like a day and then they just started unraveling. So I tried my hand at them again because A, I wanted to save money, and B, because I wanted to see if I could do them. So overall, this style cost me a little bit over $40, which is definitely way cheaper than it would have been if I were to go to somebody and get them done. I have a homegirl who actually does these herself, and she does them really well. However, she lives like 45 minutes away from me, and I just couldn't. At the time, I couldn't get around to getting to her and, you know, paying for gas and then paying to get my hair and then paying her to get them done. So I felt that I would save me money, of course, and then show you girls how to save money too if you want to do this style. I think this is a lot more easier, to be honest, than doing like box braids or a Senegalese twist or Havana twist, only because your hair is covered with the locks. You know, like when you're wrapping the hair around your hair, none of your hair is out. So this style is really easy. It's just time consuming, which is why a lot of people don't like doing them, and which is why a lot of people charge you a lot of money for them. You can look at the price from $100 to $200. It all depends on the person, and all depends on where you live and all of that. So anyways, I started off with some braiding hair. I didn't use the typical free twist Brazilian deep like everybody else used, because I didn't have that at my local beauty supply store. I do live in a small town, so if you're wondering like, why don't y'all have free twist, my beauty supply store on one side of my city doesn't have it. So, and that's the beauty supply store that I end up going to. So I use a brand called Caribbean, which is the French deep braiding hair, which is really similar to free twist. So if you're in a small area too and you don't have free twist hair in your beauty supply store, try to see if they have this brand, which is called Caribbean. So I started off with box braids, and I braided all the way down to where my hair ended. So all of the braids are at different lengths because my hair is at different lengths. And then once I got that all the way, that took me about 2 days, y'all, because I literally took breaks. Like, I had class and then I had to go to work, and I just didn't feel like doing it all in one day. So this style took me a while to do. If I were to like really go at it and not take any breaks, it probably would have took me like 2 days, but overall it took me 5 days because I was taking too many breaks. So after I braided all the hair up, then I started wrapping the hair. The hair that I used, which I showed you, which is model Jamaican twist hair, I used about not even four, I want to say 3.5 packs of the model Jamaican twist. The price of that at my beauty supply store was $4.99. I used 3.5 packs, so at what, 5 times 4, $20. And then the Cuban twist hair was $6.99 for 3 packs. I used all 3. I only had a little bit of hair left over. So basically what you do is, if you're watching this, is I take the hair, I start from the very tip, the very end of the Jamaican twist hair. I don't do it in half, only because I want I want to use as much of that one strand as I can. I've seen some women who they'll take half of it so they can make their locks thicker. I didn't want my locks to be really thick. I have a big head and I'm really small, and I just didn't want my locks to be really, really thick. I wanted them to be medium to small. So I took the tip of it. You start at the very top of the braid where the root is at. And then all you do is you wrap the hair around that braid. Now, as you see, as I'm wrapping the hair around the braid, every so often I push the hair up. That secures the lock. If you don't do this, probably more than likely your locks are going to start unraveling on their own, which it started doing when I first started doing this. Started locking my hair. I noticed that my locks were starting to unravel, and that was because I wasn't pushing the hair up. So after like three braids, I went in and I pushed the hair up as I was wrapping the hair around the braid. Can't talk today. And then that really secured them. So I got all the way to the end, and I needed some more hair, so I went in and I took half of the Marley hair, cut that in half, and then finished off where the Marley hair ended. And then, as you see, I'm just twisting that around the braiding hair. Now, once I get to the end, I don't use nail glue. I've seen some women use nail glue. I don't use nail glue. I don't use fire or a lighter to burn the ends because I want it to be curly at the end. So what I do is I'll tie a knot around the hair using the braiding hair. So once I get to the end, as you can see, I take that Marley hair and I pull it down, and then I take some of that braiding hair and then I start to pick up where the Marley hair ended and twist around that to kind of give it a natural effect, so you won't see that so that way you won't see where the Marley hair ends. So once I twist enough around that Marley hair or around the hair, I take a strand of the braiding hair and I'm going to tie that around my fingers and create a knot. I do this about 3 times. On this one I did it about twice. And then as you see, I'm tightening it up. Now, once I create 2 knots, I push the hair up again to make sure I secure the knot so the knot doesn't unravel on its own. I had some of them unravel because I didn't push the knot up, secure it. And then that was it. As you can see, this is not perfect. I'm dancing. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I'm getting it in. You gotta have music when you do this. It takes forever, so you gotta do something to kind of entertain yourself. So, bam, bam, bam. All right, you guys. So basically, as you can see, these aren't perfect at all. Like some of my hair, the locks in higher up than some of them do. Some of them are a little bit lower. You see I have a lot more of the braiding hair out than you probably expect. So that's why I call them Sayber'S locks, because this is not real goddess locks. I was trying to go for the goddess lock look, but it ended up being something else, and I actually like this style a whole lot. And so yeah, so that was all to this hairstyle. Is all I did, and I'm trying to show you how I do it again. I hope you can get a good picture of this. But also, I just want to let you know too, do what you do with your own hair. Don't follow anybody else. If it turns out a certain way, you never know. You might start a trend and everybody might love it. I did get a few compliments on my hair. A lot of people loved it, and some people even asked me if I could do theirs, and I was like, hell to the no, because I don't even know what I did on mine, so I can't do yours, even though it would have been more money. But I just don't have the time to do people's hair right now. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any comments. This song always gives me hype. Let me know if you have any comments down below. Leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you all. See you on the next video.